What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to do bike maintenance and some cleaning tips today. So I'm going to go over what I do, what I use, products I like, products maybe I don't like. No excuse either for not maintaining and cleaning your bike. We're all in lockdown, nothing else to do. It don't take long. It takes as long or as little as you want it to take. So, and it all depends on how good you want your bike to look. So without further ado, we're going to go over a few bits and see how we get on and what we like and what we don't like. Right guys, so as I said, we're going to do the bike maintenance, cleaning and all bits and bobs like that today. So as I said, we're going to go over all of that stuff. So my bike, as you may have seen from other videos, this is it, my Specialized Alloys. So we're going to give that a real good clean over today. Picked up quite a lot of crap from the last ride. The wheels do look dirty because I generally take them out when I do indoor training, so that back wheel comes out. I have noticed a puncture on that tyre, so again, another really good reason why maintenance and a good clean and bits and bobs like that are key, really, because that will hopefully help us find the problem with that rear tyre today. I did give it a little quick wash down before we put the bike away last time, so it generally isn't caked from that first winter ride of the year I did. So we're going to show you how we can get that hopefully looking good with all that lovely lot there. So I do predominantly use Muc-Off stuff that I've gathered over the time that I've been cycling. So we're going to work our way through the cleaning of the bike, the drivetrain, getting rid of all the excess water, a nice coating, so think of this as like your polish or something like that afterwards. Some drivetrain cleaner products here, so that goes into there. Then multiple brushes and bits and bobs that we're going to use, drying cloths, and then we can go over some of the lube recommended to put on once you're all squeaky clean and looking good. So we're going to show how that stuff goes. Right guys, so got the bike in the stand, that's all ready to go. I've given it a quick just hose off, just to get it wet so I can get ready to start giving that a sponge down and giving that a clean with the Muc-Off, just like a general soap that is diluted down. There is a really good little, where is it, I can't find it, oh there, that bit there that tells you where to put your soap in, the rest sort of like a ratio thing, so that's good. But I always have two buckets. So we have, I need to remember which one's which now, damn. So one I keep for drivetrain and then one I keep for the actual frame of the bike. The reason I do that is a bit like a valeting detailing technique that they use with cars, two bucket method. So I use one for the crappy jobs, i.e. the drivetrain. So all that mud, silt, crap, you know, bits of metal filings that have come off, that's going to end up in that bucket, judging by the use of the sponges and all the oils and lube that come off. We don't want that then contaminating the brand fresh clean bucket with the nice clean warm soap in there, then going up the frame and scratching the absolute hell out of our lovely either metal, titanium, carbon frames. Big no-no, and you'll be in tears when you see scratch marks all in it. So that is the reason that we do two bucket method. Right, so first up, spray the hell out of it. I just do this and then just let it soak in. Even on the drivetrain, we've got a special cleaner for that anyway, but just get it in there. Right, let that work its magic. Right, so this is the drivetrain cleaner. I do usually have a spray nozzle that goes into that, but I've misplaced that. I don't know where the hell I've put that. So anyway, little bot, and then that's got a little sort of nozzle, tapered nozzle on the end. That does indeed go into there. You see it drip in and that drips in. That fills up the chamber of the drivetrain cleaner, and then you simply attach this on the chain, which I'll show you in a minute, and then you just basically back pedal hold it close to the rear mech or rear derailleur, whatever you want to call it, and back pedal, and then the series of brushes inside there will actually hopefully scrub up the drivetrain cleaner. I do think this is a little bit of a gimmicky kind of thing. I still don't think it quite gets it as maybe clean as you'd sort of actually hope it to do, but we'll give it a go, and I'll just show you for the purpose of the video. So what I've done anyway is I've used the little drop thing, and I've dribbled some of the drivetrain cleaner all over the rear cassette and around the mech and around the front crank and front mech as well in there. So hopefully that's got some of that stuff on, so I can now get working there with some brushes. Another great bit of advice for you. Don't do what I do in the summer and always come out and clean your bike and use the drivetrain cleaner in a white t-shirt. You're never going to win, it always gets over you. So be prepared to wear old clothes and get a little bit sprayed. So yeah, be warned. So, you know, I'm maybe being a little bit overcritical, but you can see that that black sort of liquid in the bottom that's currently running out of it, that is all the yucky chain oil. Hopefully you're becoming cleaner and cleaner. I've gone over this twice now with this, so hopefully we're onto a bit of a winner, and hopefully get that drivetrain really clean and really sort of get that shine back into it, almost like as if it's a new one. So see how we get on with that. The only thing I will say is good stuff about Muc-Off products, they are all biodegradable as well, so you know, they're not going to harm or stain anything. You know, I do put the mat down, but you know, precaution, you know, it shouldn't stain anything anyway, so fingers crossed. Right, so just hosed off all the residue and remaining drivetrain cleaner. Looking, I think you'll agree, probably absolutely night and day difference. You know, you can actually see chain links now, and especially sort of in between, they're generally looking really quite good. You can actually see the sort of pins and the rollers there, so they do seem to be quite clean and free of sort of the build up and gunk. Jockey wheels as well, looking quite good. Right, so wheels off. This is a great time, once rinsed after the soap, to use this stuff. Absolutely banging. So this has got a PTFE in it, and it draws all the moisture out of important parts. So I always give it a real good spray around the rear mech, jockey wheels, and this is just going to pull the moisture out, all the water, is the places you don't want it to be, stop things rusting, and as well lubricate things. Avoid areas, brake pads. You could do cables, give them a little spray, that ain't gonna hurt. Make sure they're all okay. You know, even the drivetrain itself, just give that a little, it's gonna pull the moisture out of there. Be absolutely fine for that. Another thing, a good thing, while the wheels are out the frame, which we'll do shortly, inspect the brake pads. Put some of this on. So this is a matte finish bike frame sort of detailer, I guess, like a polish really. So you know, check what your frame is, if it's a gloss paint. a matte finish isn't going to be any good for you. So go for a polish or like a wax maybe, just to give another layer of protection. So all we're going to do, as simple as, spray the life out of it. Right guys, so lastly, all I do, put your lube on. If you've got a quick link, excellent, start there. I'm training a lot indoors at the minute. Zwift, Tour de Zwift's heavily in, so really enjoying that at the minute. So I'm gonna go with the dry lube, purely because I'm training inside. I'm not getting splashed, there's no mud, wet, silty, horrible roads, so I'm gonna go with this. So start there, back pedal, and do a real light drip, 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 all along the inner links until you get all the way back to where you started. One full revolution, back to there, and you know that's fully coated. About 3 or 4 hours time, something like that, when it's nice and sunk into all the nooks and crannies and the links, just give it a little general wipe over microfiber, just get any excess off, and you are good to go. And that is literally all done. Nice and clean, ready for the next ride. Right guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found a few bits useful, and hopefully can help you. Maybe some areas that you think maybe weren't as good as maybe they could have been. I'm going to link everything in the description below, so that will be all the products from Muc-Off and brushes and various bits and bobs like that that I've used in the video. So hopefully you know, you can find that really easily. You don't have to go scouring through the pages of the website. It's just literally going to be easy, linked straight down below. So click on them and hopefully that should take you straight to where they are. So again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.